Take a break from your busy schedule and join Harold Sala for Guidelines, a 5-minute commentary on living.
Thanksgiving. Is it a holiday, an attitude, or the reflection of your heart? It can be all three. In some countries of the world, a day is set aside to commemorate a time of Thanksgiving, usually in autumn following the harvest. North of the equator, that day usually falls in the month of November. But south of the equator, where seasons are reversed, it may be in March or April. In Canada, it is the second Monday of October. In Liberia, Thanksgiving Day falls on the first Thursday of November. In the United States, traditionally the fourth Thursday of November is observed as a legal holiday commemorating Thanksgiving. In other nations, there is no specific national holiday. Rather, harvest festivals are observed in churches, where congregants are reminded that those who have been blessed should share their abundance with those less fortunate. The custom of a special day or period of Thanksgiving is a very old one, first inaugurated by God Himself, as He instructed ancient Israel to set aside an entire week of festivities in gratitude for the harvest which God provided. Known as the Feast of Harvest, it was a time to rejoice and give thanks for the rains and the sunshine that had brought the harvest. Before the people celebrated, some of the grain from the harvest was brought to the tabernacle or temple. It was presented to God with singing and rejoicing. The event was corporate. Everyone participated. Yet it was personal, as each individual reflected on the source of his personal blessings in life. One of the chief benefits was that life came to a grinding halt. The wheels of commerce ceased churning out merchandise, and the plow came to a halt in the furrow. People took time to reflect on the source of their blessings as they stopped what they normally did, and their thoughts turned to God who had blessed them. From those reflections came the realization it was God, not simply their efforts, who had brought the real harvest. Since World War II, we've seen a massive migration to the cities, as more and more people abandon the small farm and take a job in a factory or a market. Lost is the sense of closeness to the earth, the freshness of turned soil when a plow has just dug a furrow, the smell of summer rain, and the bountiful aroma of the harvest at the end of the growing season. Some say that we're a thankless people today, and few would deny that the sin of ingratitude is one of our major flaws. Yet in some cases, it is not because people are willfully ungrateful of their blessings. Their sin of omission results from being too far removed from the harvest, too busy to take time to acknowledge the goodness of God, who sends the sunshine and the rain, who controls the markets, which create the jobs allowing you to feed your family. Ingratitude is often linked to the sin of busyness, even more than the sin of indifference. It is often the result of our failing to take time to count our blessings. Yet I'm aware of the fact there is much in life which brings hardship and pain and difficulty. Yet Thanksgiving does not reflect on what's wrong in our lives and world. Rather, it focuses on what's right in a broken, imperfect world. For God's blessings, not man's failure, we must give thanks. Focusing upon His goodness, there can be an endless song of thanksgiving and praise. Yes, with the passing of time, we've lost something of the closeness to nature, but we can rediscover that as we focus on God's blessing.
You've just heard Dr. Harold Sala with Guidelines, a 5-minute commentary on living. If you would like to listen to the program again, download a copy, subscribe to our e-commentary, or view other resources, visit guidelines.org. We would like to hear from you too. You can email us at info@guidelines.org. That's info@guidelines.org. Thanks for listening, and we invite you to join us again for the next edition of Guidelines.